Hey guys, welcome back to Crocheting. It's me, Ella. Today's Tuesday, so it's the day that I share everything that I've been crocheting this past week. It's actually a lot. I got a lot done this week. I'm pretty proud of myself. But yeah, it's just market prep mode, so trying to make everything I can. I kind of slacked off yesterday. I didn't make much. I think the day before that, but I'm happy. I got my list printed off here of all the patterns and all that, and everything will be linked below. If it's paid pattern, I'll say that, because some people like to know. But most of them's free. I think there's 2 paid for patterns on here. But anyways, let's get into it. So I got a lot of stuff to share today. One is, let me try to move it without causing an avalanche. First, I made some more snakes. This is the snake pattern by Mom Stitch Eddie that's free on Instagram. I found it a while ago and I just wanted to try it. I normally make the snake by Knotting Hook Crochet here on YouTube, but I wanted to try this one because I like the way its head was shaped, so I made it in purple. It's Bernat Blanket, so there's its head, and you know, it's a snake, so it's got a long body. So I made a purple one, and then I made a blue one, Bernat Blanket also. I like this pattern a lot. I like the way the head looks better than the other pattern, but the other pattern's still just good too. I made plenty of them. But now I got 2 of these snakes, and I think I still have 1 snake left over in my inventory from my last markets. I think it's just 1. I can't remember. I think it's 1 though. But yeah, so that's a pattern on Instagram, so it's free. You do have to have an Instagram account to view it, but they're free to make, and you don't have to post or anything. You could just make it to look at patterns. Okay, the next thing I made is I did make another jumbo spider. I mentioned in my last week's video that I was going to make another big spider. This is paid for pattern, and it is by the Crochet Code AU. It's an Nussel pattern. And so I just made it in the Loops and Threads blue color. But so I made another one of them. I like this pattern a lot. I could make a whole bunch of these, but I don't need to. I don't need a bunch of spiders. But I think it's cute, and it's good size. So now I have 2 jumbo ones, and I have a bunch of little ones. I can't remember how many I made last week, but I'm good on spiders, I think. The next one is also a paid for pattern. Let me gather them all up. I made some more tofu turtles. They're always popular. Every market I take them to, they're real popular. Kids love them. Okay, so I'll just start with this one. So this one, this blue is Perfect Chunky. This blue is chenille, bloom chenille, I think. Chenille bloom chenille for the shell. So I made a blue one. I'm gonna throw them in my bucket down there. I made this pink one. This one is Perfect Chunky and the bloom chenille. Made this purple one. Again, Perfect Chunky, bloom chenille. And then a light purple one. Perfect Chunky, bloom chenille. Those are the ones that are completely done. I did their faces. And then yesterday I made 2 more. This one is Perfect Chunky, and this is Yarn Bee Adorable. So I gotta put his face on there. So I'm gonna set him over there. And then this one is both the Adorable colors. They're kind of comparable to Perfect Chunky, but they have a different texture. But so I made 2 more of those. I gotta do their little faces. So that's 6 altogether, I think so. And then I wanted to make some more axolotls. These are made out of all Perfect Chunky. These patterns always were popular too at my markets. My last market I took 8 or 9, and I sold all but 1. So here's, I made a blue one. Made 2 blue ones. Same colors. It's Perfect Chunky. Got their faces on there. I need a bigger container because that one's overflowing. And then I made this one. It's like a cream color with pink. I made a white one with pink last time, and it sold pretty fast. Because there are axolotls that are kind of that color. Ours is like a brownie black color. His name is Deadpool. And then I made a pink one. I'm getting low on Perfect Chunky. I gotta order some more here soon. Because I like using it to make a lot of things with. But here's this one. Did I say who this is by? It's by Dolls and Stuffies on Instagram. I love that pattern. It's my favorite axolotl pattern that I've found so far. Then I made 2 penguins, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this person's username. Hacky is art. That's probably not right, but it's another Instagram pattern. A lot of my patterns that I find are on Instagram. Made 2 little penguins. I feel like their the whites on them came out different than the last penguins that I made. I don't know, it just looks not that great. But oh well. I did go back because a lot of times when you color work, it leaves little jogs. I did go back with a long white tail that I left over and kind of stitched over some of those spots so that it wouldn't be so spotty. But I still don't like, I don't know, they just shaped weird. I don't know if I could kind of mess with it. I don't know. I don't like doing color work sometimes because the way it looks. I'd rather crochet separate pieces and sew it on. But it's still a cute pattern, and I made 2 for my last market and they sold at it, so I made 2 more. And then at my last market, someone asked if I had an owl, and I did not have an owl, so I like mentally wrote it down to remember to try to find an owl pattern. And I found this one on Instagram, and it is by Crochet, and it turned out a lot smaller than I thought it was going to turn out. This is perfect chunky. You know, it'd be bigger if I used bigger yarn, obviously, but it's still really cute. It's a no-sew pattern. Well, I guess technically you have to embroider these on, so it's kind of, oh no, it is a sew pattern. I just remembered these things are sewed on there, the eye things. But it's really simple and easy. You do crochet the wings in, and the little ear thingies are crocheted on. So, but it's a really easy pattern. It worked up super fast. It's smaller than I thought it was gonna be. I'd like to make one that's bigger. Just have to use like Bernat yarn or something like that. But it's cute. I think it's cute. And then I had a little scrap ball of Bernat Sparkle left, and so I wanted to make a bee. So I got the I think it's called the Standing Bee by Stitch by Cassie pattern on Instagram. And I made it. I love how big it came out. So the yellow and the white is the Sparkle yarn by Bernat. The black is actually Big Twist Plush, and I think he's cute. I wish I had more. Actually, you can see I ran out of yellow early on this last row. Just a few stitches from finishing, so I just finished it with black. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Got fuzzes all over it. But I think he's so cute. Every time I make a bee, they sell. Bees are so popular for some reason. I don't know why. But I wish I had more blanket yarn to make bees with, so I need to write that down on my list of things to purchase too. Is some more bee colored blanket yarn and some more colors for axolotls and tofu turtles. But it's a cute pattern. I love this. I've made it with Perfect Chunky and stuff before, and it's super cute too. It just comes out smaller, but I think it's just a cute little bee. And I used up a scrap ball, which I always feel good about. Then I did make another Pokeball. It's not all the way done though. I gotta make the little button that goes on it, and I don't like the holes. Do you see the holes? So this one I'm not gonna take to my market. I'm gonna finish it, but I'm gonna just give it to Jesse, my son. He'll still play with it. But for some reason that day, I don't know if it was my tension or maybe this particular skein of Perfect Chunky, because you know sometimes they're different. It was just smaller or something. My tension was off. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish it. It's just the tail right there. And I just gotta make the little button piece out of like worsted weight. And I'll just give it to Jessie. So I'm gonna put that over here because I gotta finish that. And then I made a couple more googly eye monsters because I made that tutorial. Finally, it's up on my channel if you want to look at it. So now with the ones that I made before my first market, almost 2 weeks ago. Let's see, I made 10, but Jessie took 1, and I sold 4, so I have 5, and then these 2 is 6 and 7. So this is the one that's in the tutorial. This is the one I made before the tutorial, because I didn't write the pattern down after I was making it back before the 12th. I was just making it out of my memory, you know. And so between the 12th and the day I was recording this tutorial, I keep thinking it's raining, but it sounds like it's raining, but it's not. It must be so outside. I forgot to write it down because that's normally how I do my patterns. When I design them, I just think of them, you know. And then after I make a few, I start writing them down to tweak it. And so this one I forgot to do the legs on. But I think they're pretty cute. I don't like how loose these are. But if I put it one more row over, I'd have to stretch them. But you can kind of bend them. But I don't know. Anyways, there's 2 more of those. These are made out of Loops and Thread Sweet Stone Goes Light. And they're done. They go in this bucket. Then I also made another pickle because I made the same day I recorded that tutorial, I recorded the pickle tutorial. That'll be coming out soon. So I got another pickle. You know, they're fuzzies all over everything. It's because I got them all in a bucket together, so they just fuzz on each other. But he's all done. Just a little pickle. This is made out of Big Twist Posh. Pretty easy. So all these things that are done that I'm putting down in this container, I just got to label and update in my square, and they're done. I have a few tofu turtles and that Pokeball I need to finish. And then yesterday evening I made one of those little mushy boys, but he needs his face. I didn't weave in his tail because I don't know if I'm going to use safety eyes or not, because some of these patterns look better with safety eyes. So I was going to try to embroider his eyes, and if I don't like the way they look embroidered, I'm just going to put safety eyes in them. Usually there's a few patterns. I mentioned that recently in one of the videos I recorded. Might have been Pickle. I was kind of talking about eyes when I was embroidering eyes. Some things just look better with embroidered eyes, and some things look better with safety eyes. And for me, some things that look better with safety eyes, I think, are the penguins that I showed you, because I tried embroidering them and they look weird. And the booty frogs look weird with embroidered eyes, and I don't know about this little guy, so I'm going to try to embroider his eyes and see how he looks. So he needs eyes and a little smile or something, so he's got to be finished. So I got 4 things over there I need to finish, and the rest of it just needs to be updated in my square and labeled and put into my big bags of inventory. But that's everything I've been crocheting this week. I did also work on my Halloween blanket a little bit, but I show that in my Halloween videos. And I think that's it. I don't think I haven't made any more squares or anything. I still haven't finished that Under the Sea blanket by Repeat Crafting Me clownfish square. I haven't even made the clownfish. I need to do that. But yeah, just been busy, been dealing with that stuff that I can't really talk about. That's extended family stuff, because you know it's sensitive. It's a sensitive topic. Plus my kids were sick, and they're just now like at the tail end of being sick, and I'm in market prep mode this week, so, and plus all the Halloween festivities are coming up, so it's just been a busy week. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, I think, because I need to put all these things up the right way. There's kind of in a box that's overflowing, and take these ones that need to be finished back in there to my little work area and get on with the day before the kids wake up. But I'm gonna hop off here, and I'll see you guys in another video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. If you need any help with anything, let me know. I'll try to help you, and all the patterns I talked about will be linked below. So yeah, I guess that's it. Bye guys.